Memento is an amazing Christopher Nolan movie with a one-of-a-kind way of storytelling. I think this movie has a very unique way of storytelling, like telling the story backwards, but not just that. On top of that, the story jumps back and forth between telling the story backwards in color to telling the story forward in short, black and white snippets. And on top of that, the main character has some kind of short-term memory problems. And on top of that, how he deals with it is genius. He takes photos with a Polaroid SLR 690. He writes some short text on the photos he took with the Polaroid. And even on top of that, he goes one step further by tattooing the steps and rules he has to follow. And on top of that, the movie kind of ends in a loop. Like, what the fuck kind of storytelling is that? I've never experienced this kind of storytelling in any movie like that. And that is why I think it is probably one of the most unique movies of all time. It's an amazing movie with well-written side characters that will keep you on your toes, because you never know if the main character can trust them or what their relationship to the main character is. And that is why you anticipate and try to guess every next little move of the side characters in your mind. But every time you think you figured out the side characters and where the story is headed to, you get surprised by what is happening next. And I like that in movies. I like it when you cannot figure out or tell what is going to happen next in any given moment with any main characters or even side characters. I think it is a very interesting twist that Randy Jenkins was the main character himself, and not just a client that he had to investigate for fraud. Like, that is just one more thing to this movie to make the story so much more interesting and exciting to follow. I think Teddy's actor did an awesome job in playing the role, and the writers, in my opinion, wrote probably one of the best interesting and ambiguous side characters that I know of in movies. I will admit, the ending of the movie is kind of not on the same level as of the start of the story and middle of the story had. But I think it is good enough for an ending, but I think that the story ended in a loop for a movie that goes basically backwards. And storytelling is a very unique thing and the icing on top for the movie to finish with. I think this is probably in the top 10 best movies directed by Christopher Nolan, in my opinion. And I mean, it is at the moment on the 57th place on IMDb's top 250 movies of all time. And to be honest, my only criticism for the movie is that the story maybe be too confusing for some people, and that the end is not the best. But besides that, there's really no criticism from me, and that's why this movie is absolute cinema.